There it is. Don't know what took it too long. Anyways, welcome back to another YouTube video. Video's taking longer to start than usual. Kind of weird. Anyways, Impact Wrestling AEW Dark. Lee Johnson versus Ray Phoenix. Start with AEW Dark because obviously Lee Johnson versus Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix wins. Next. Mm, Shawn Spears versus Alex Chamberlain. Shawn Spears wins. Most of these wins are like no duh. The Gun Club versus who? M. Buddha and Sean Dean. They really just shortened it to M. Buddha. All right. Anyways, Gun Club wins. I don't know why they shortened it like that. I don't know what his first name. I'm not gonna remember what his first name was now. Not that I care, but I'm just not gonna remember. Michael Stevens and versus Kip Sabian. Don't know who the hell Michael Stevens is. Kip Sabian wins. Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr. versus Isaiah Cassidy and Marcus Quinn. Private Party win. Marquise Quinn, not Marcus. Jurassic Express versus Pineapple Pete, Corey Hollins, and Aaron Solo. Jurassic Express win, obviously. The Hybrid 2 versus the Natural Nightmares. Natural Nightmares win. Penelope Ford versus Rachel Ellering. Penelope Ford wins. Rachel Ellering's not signed to a contract yet, by the way. SCU versus Butcher and Blade. Butcher and Blade won. That surprises me. So yeah, AEW Dark. It was a good show. I'll say. Wasn't too bad. Alright, Impact Wrestling. We had Eric Young versus Willie Mack. Willie Mack was looking for vengeance against Eric Young because Eric Young took out Rich Swann, and him and Rich Swann and Willie Mack are best friends, obviously. Eric Young wins, though, to hype him up to eventually accept the open challenge that Eddie Edwards is doing and try to take the title off him. We had the Good Brothers backstage looking for Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. They didn't find him, of course. They come out to the ring. They interrupt a match between Desmond Xavier and Suicide. They call out Ace Austin and Madman Fulton, and they come in like they're on a, I don't know, somewhere via satellite or some crap. Who knows? Anyways, we have what? The Wrestle House thing? Yeah, some stuff happened in there. Taya was showing a clip of her debut, and she was like, "Oh, who else wants to watch some of my great matches or whatever?" And everybody's basically like, "No." We had some cousin Jake and Susie stuff. I don't know. They were on a date or some crap. Who cares? Susie versus Alicia. Alicia's losing in the Wrestle House thing. So it's it's a spoof of a reality show comedic segment, and they have like a wrestling ring outside, so they can still do matches or whatever. And Alicia's still jobbing out. Like you jobbed out in the Impact Zone, and you're jobbing out in a comedy spoof segment. That's great. I don't remember the last time she got a win. And I should reiterate, the only way they can leave the house is Rosemary and former referee John E. Bravo If they date, right? Yeah, that's the only way they can all leave the house. So there you go. Rhino gets attacked by Reno Scum. Hernandez hired them to get his money back. So Reno Scum got the money from Rhino and they're going to give it to Hernandez, obviously. Jordan Grace versus Kimberly. Jordan Grace wins. Um, Taps her out with what? A rear naked choke. There you go. And then, so we're getting Jordan Grace versus Deonna Purrazzo in a 30-minute Iron Woman match, which is interesting because the last time I remember a women's Iron Man match was Sasha and Bailey. I think that was the last one. Probably was. Last one I remember, anyway. Heath Slater doing a video talking about how he wants to get signed by Impact. Hashtag Heat for Impact. So I'm sure he'll get signed at some point. Madison Rayne kicked off locker room talk with her guest RVD and Katie Forbes. No questions were asked. They just made out, and then they were like, "Oh, we run the show now." And then the ICU thing came up. Sami Callihan came in, attacked RVD. So we're getting Sami Callihan versus RVD at some point. They didn't announce it, but I'm guessing it'll probably, if it doesn't happen next week, then it'll happen the week after. More Wrestle House stuff. We had a segment with Crazy Steve and Rosemary talking to each other. We all remember their time in the Decay. I say we all. I remember it. The Rascals were backstage. Oh yeah, duh, I talked about this already. Yeah, and then the Wrestle House stuff. Yep, talked about it all. Larry D fought Ace Romero. Yeah. Yep. Larry D and Ace Romero. Who won? I don't even remember. Hold on. No, it doesn't even say. All right, who cares who won? Deonna Purrazzo says, oh yeah, Deonna Purrazzo, Jordan Grace, 30-minute Iron Man match. Yep, I already talked about that. No DQ tag team match. Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz versus Havoc and Nevaeh. This match was good. Lots of weapon spots. It was a good match. Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz won. Kiera Hogan actually pinned Nevaeh. Surprised. I am. So yeah. Good Brothers backstage looking for Ace Austin, yada yada. Moose basically gave Suicide a title shot. It wasn't Suicide. It was Trey Miguel wearing the Suicide mask. So Trey Miguel has a shot at the non-existent TNA World Championship. Yeah, we had. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's Suicide versus Dez. Good Brothers came in, yada yada. I said that already. Chris Bay is going to fight Rohit Raju and TJP for the X Division Championship. He's going to defend it against both of them. And Rohit Raju was like, hey, we're going to put TJP at a 2-on-1 disadvantage because we're friends, right? Stupid. All right, so the World Championship match, we had Eddie Edwards versus Brian Myers, of all people. Weird, right? Eddie Edwards and Kurt Hawkins in a main event. Was it good? It was all right. Kurt Hawkins isn't that great of a wrestler. And Eddie, can't carry a guy like Kurt Hawkins to it. He can't carry a Kurt Hawkins to a great match. I will say good to decent. Eddie Edwards obviously won. But yeah. Sorry, the main event wasn't that great, but it is what it is. Anyways, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys Thursday. So yeah, see you then.